Hi, I'm Jamie Hudson and I'll be taking care of your hair today, so come on over. Hey all my glam gorgeous beauty queens! So today I'm going to give you my tips on how to find the perfect hairstylist for you. Now, I know that this process, when you're looking for a new hairstylist, can be very nerve-wracking for you. You may have found a great one and then they've moved away, went on maternity leave, for whatever reason. Now you're stuck looking for a new hairstylist. So I get this when I get new clients all the time, saying, I was so nervous, oh my goodness, I had, and they go on and on about their old hairstylist. So for that new hairstylist taking you in, they have a lot to prove to you. So I'm going to give you some of the, in my opinion, key tips to look for when finding a great hairstylist. Because there's no point of searching from hairstylist to hairstylist and having bad haircut after bad haircut, or you're just a bad experience. So these are like some of my little key points that'll kind of keep you on your toes, looking for certain things to know if this person is right for you. First thing that I recommend is pay attention to how they greet you. When you come in, is it a, hi, my name is, the introduction, and do they seat you in their chair and take the time to talk to you? Or is it, they grab you at the waiting area and then they haul you back to the shampoo area, and as they're quickly rushing you through through your shampoo, are they asking you all kinds of questions about your hair? Wrong. This is not how it should be done. They should greet you, they should say their name, they're taking care of your hair today, and they should sit you in their station where they're going to be cutting your hair. It's almost like if you were to go to someone's house for dinner, you're the guest, and they're going to greet you and bring you into their home. So they're going to sit you down, and they're going to say, so, what would you like to do today? And this is your opportunity to tell them exactly what you want. Now, if you're nervous and you're not sure, and you're not great at communicating, bring a photo. I know there's a lot of hairstylists that roll their eyes to this. However, this is the best way, if you've never met this person, to kind of like, this is where I'm at in my mind. Even if you're not good at explaining things. The wonderful thing about this is that hairstylist, should they be the right hairstylist for you, can kind of ask the right questions, or should ask the right questions, to kind of fine-tune exactly what you're looking for. However, if there is something such as bangs, for example, that maybe wouldn't look great on you, I do believe there's always a way to tweak a look to make it look right for you, and to make you feel that what you brought in was important and that this look is achievable for you. For example, if you're getting bangs and maybe they're cut straight across in the photo, however, straight across would look awful on you. Maybe it's you have cheekbones, maybe you don't have cheekbones, whatever the reason may be. I feel like there's always a variation that can happen, such as maybe angling the bangs, maybe sweeping bangs. It's all about communication, so be aware of that. Number 2, if there is an assistant, I feel like pay attention to how that hairstylist interacts and talks to the assistants. Or assistant, whatever. For example, if the hairstylist is kind of like hoity-toity and you find there's an underlying tone of disrespect towards that assistant, I wouldn't feel comfortable sitting in that stylist chair. Number 1, there's no room for the BS like that in a salon. And number 2 is, if they can't have respect for somebody that they work with, how are they going to have respect for you and what you want to do with your hair? So I would, at that point, I would walk out. I would just leave. Like, be nice about it, you know what I mean? But that would just totally be a no for me. Another thing, this is like my biggest pet peeve of this industry, okay? Especially starting out. When you get these stylists who are like, I've been doing this for X amount of years. I've been doing this for 20 years. I've been doing this for 30 years. I know what I'm talking about. I hate that. Like, that is something that has stuck with me from the beginning, and I will never, ever say those words. I feel like, yeah, you totally could have done this for 20, 30 years, and you could totally have sucked for 20, 30 years. So really that's irrelevant. However, I think a better approach to listen for those stylists is that when you hear them say, yeah, I have been, through all my career, through my 20 years of being a hairstylist, I've taken this course and that course and this training and this seminar. Okay, cool. So now they've engaged with you and they've kind of put it on the table. These are the courses that they have taken, and they're continuously upgrading their education, which is great. Ding for that one. The other things to pay attention for, I know this is like a long video, but there's like so much that I know can help you. So the other thing is, when they take you back to shampoo your hair, you should already know at this point, okay, I feel comfortable, you know, they've talked to me about the look that they're going to achieve. They're going to start wet cutting, and then they're going to dry and finish, and then finish cutting dry. So you should know everything, and that's a huge thing too. I feel like a good hairstylist will start wet and then finish cutting dry. Or they may even just dry the whole hair first to see how everything balances and sits from a previous haircut. Maybe there's more weight over here, maybe it's thinner over here, longer here, you get the point. Drying the hair first is a great, and straightening is a great way just to see the overall picture from a hairstylist perspective. The other thing is, and you probably may already know this, but if you don't and you have curly hair, anyone that comes at you with a razor and they want to just do a razor cut, or they're like, I want to do something funky, I would run the freak away. Like, leave that place as soon as possible, because what's going to happen is, the razor is great for straight hair. However, if you have curly hair, number one, it already frizzes, right? On a bad day. So by taking that razor and slicing through the hair, it's kind of like, it makes like little rips, right? Your hair is going to be so crazy and so frizzy, and you're going to hate your life for like a gazillion years. So definitely run if you see a razor come at your hair. Okay, all my glam gorgeous beauties, I hope you found these tips helpful. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe somewhere up there and leave me a comment if you've ever had a disastrous experience in a salon. Hope these tips were helpful. Until I see you next time, I love you so much for watching. Be celebrated, be beautiful, be magnificent. Mwah. Bye.